Andy Caton, President of Bradford Chamber of Commerce. Last week we saw the new Chancellor's first autumn statement. What's your initial reaction to those measures?
I think it was a positive autumn statement. Interestingly, this autumn statement is going to be the last one because we're going to move to a different cycle. But the key features were commitment on spending on infrastructure, digital infrastructure, transport and devolution. And I think all of those components are business friendly.
So, how do you think the government is doing overall since Theresa May became Prime Minister?
Well, I think their hands are quite heavily tied in terms of budget constrictions, which is why the infrastructure spending is important at this time. I think this is a time when business really does need confidence and we need interventions to support growth.
We hear a lot about the Northern Powerhouse agenda. So will those measures benefit businesses in the north, and particularly in our patch, we think in relation to bringing to life this whole concept and idea of a Northern Powerhouse?
Yeah, I think it's developing nicely. There's still some way to go in terms of our own patch in Yorkshire, clearly. We haven't got a deal yet, but I think there is some momentum behind that that's picking up. In terms of specific measures for the north, there was commitment in terms of the regional growth funds. Out of that money that was announced, there's 556 million coming to the north, so that's not all in our patch, but an element of it will be.
Okay, we're approaching the end of 2016. It's been a quiet year, hasn't it, with Brexit, Donald Trump, who knows what's around the corner. But that does beg the question really, Andy. What do you think are going to be the major issues facing businesses next year in 2017?
Definitely the key issue is Brexit negotiations, to my mind. So, when that starting gun gets fired through Article 50, then we'll start to see some more detail, one hopes, as to what that deal will look like. I think that's what people are really looking for. The other thing that's in the pipeline, I'm afraid, is probably more inflationary pressures, and we're picking that up through the economic survey, through the Chamber. That's probably the biggest worry bead that business has got in terms of raw material costs, and ultimately if that feeds through into consumer prices, we might start to see interest rates going up.
Thanks, Andy. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to members at this time?
Have a very successful 2017.